If you're a parent of a teen in love, you always have this conflict in you. It's fun to see them excited. It's fun to see them going to prom. It's fun to see them having a girlfriend or a boyfriend and getting corsages and all of these things that happen in school. But there's that line that you don't want them to cross. In this story, it has been crossed. Corey and Kim got pregnant in their teens. They now have 2 babies, and everything has fallen apart. Surprise, surprise. Of course it's fallen apart because we have children that are married. We have children raising children. Now, Kim, let me ask you, do you think that you have contributed to the problems here?
Yes.
Have you told lies? Have you been less than responsible as a mother?
Yes.
Have you contributed to the problems here?
Absolutely.
At this point, do you think you have been a good, responsible father?
Not entirely. I believe I've tried, I've tried to have a job.
Trying doesn't count for much. I mean, these kids, when kids are hungry, they don't go to bed and say, well, he tried. They don't say, my stomach hurts, but they're trying. They're doing the best they can.
Well, if I wouldn't have ever lost that job, if I would have never lost that job, I was making plenty of money. I could have made rent easily.
You weren't getting along before you lost that job. It is not responsible to curl up in the floor and decide to carve your wedding date tattoo off your chest. You have children. That is irresponsible. It is immature. It is unwise. So don't tell me that if she hadn't called the cops on me, we'd be living in the suburbs with a picket fence, because that's a load of crap. Right?
I agree.
And I'm kind of conflicted here. You're 18, right?
Yes, sir.
I mean, I have a 20-year-old. I can't imagine this 20-year-old trying to raise a plant or a cat. And you have 2 children. So I mean, I'm saying these things like, don't you get it? And then part of me saying, of course he doesn't get it. He's a child. So I feel like I'm going schizophrenic up here. You have no business being parents, but when you choose the behavior, you choose the consequences. You chose the behavior, the consequences are 2 children, and you have to go onto the laser lane of growing up. You got to go to the laser lane of growing up. You want to create all of this drama and have some boy over, and you're flirting with him, and then you're on the phone having drama with him. You don't have time for that. You have 2 children to raise. So they just became your number 1 and 2 priority. Okay? You need to get a job, and you need to not be going out with your friends. You need to not be drinking. You need to not be figuring out how you can get money for another tattoo or some chrome rims on your car. You have children. They need health care, they need food, they need preschool, they need education, they need clothing, they need stability, they need all of these things. I'm sorry that you have to deal with that at 18, but you made that choice when you were 14. Okay? And I really question where all of y'all were when all of this was going on. I know you can't watch them 24 hours a day, but we are where we are. Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.